Good afternoon. My name is André De Shields, and I'm speaking to you from my home in New York. And it is wonderful to join Welcoming America and kick off Welcoming Week 2020. I only recently learned about this work. But what a revelation to know that there are so many people of all races, backgrounds, and creeds working to make communities welcoming to everyone, including immigrants. When I think about this idea of being welcoming, I think about the extraordinary capacity within all of us to see each other's humanity and reject the judgment and assumptions that hold us back from living as equals. Welcoming is not about niceties. It is about pulling back the veil and seeing each other for who we really are and really can be. Life is too short, too full of joy and wonder to spend it in fear, in shame, in judgment of our neighbors. Yet our history, especially this history we are just now beginning to confront through the important work of Black Lives Matter, of indigenous groups, of all people who have been labeled less than. This work is filled to the brim with stories of how racism and hatred for the other have used these fears to define who has access to being a full American citizen. This is a culture we must change. This work that each of you is doing to educate people, to change the laws, to change the way we interact with each other as a society means a great deal to me. I also know it can be stronger when you work with artists. This is a moment that calls for creativity, for envisioning something very different from what has been. The work of addressing racism, bigotry, and othering is work that needs to captivate us. We need a language to communicate across the absurd boundaries of them and us. And that language is the human language of art, culture, and storytelling. When I won my Tony Award for the musical Hadestown during June 2019, I shared my personal rules, my cardinal rules of sustainability and longevity, and I would like to share them with you now. Cardinal rule number 1. Surround yourself with people whose eyes light up when they see you coming. Cardinal rule number 2. Slowly is the fastest way to get to where you want to be. And cardinal rule number 3. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. So keep climbing. The work you are doing will take time, and you have committed to the long-term fight. I hope my rules on sustainability and longevity inspire you to keep moving.